Hey folks, I guess this will be kind of an eclectic weekly update kind of video. I've been out this week. I went down to visit my mom for her 90th birthday. Got to spend time with my sister, her son, and my brother. And it was great having all the family together. And happy birthday, Mom. And they do watch my channel. I don't do a lot of, face-to-face kind of things on my video, so thought I'd do a special one. So just got back yesterday. Everything's great. Getting ready to go back to work tomorrow. Had a day off to just kind of catch up on things that I needed to. But this morning, let me show you down here. This morning, my friend Fred and I went to one of his buddies, his car collector buddies' shops, and the guy sadly had passed away. But so his sister is going through all his gear now and trying to liquidate the shop. But he had this little bender here. Fred knows I'm kind of focusing on smaller equipment now, and this bender is a perfect fit. This is a little Harbor Freight 18-inch sheet metal bender, and it's a very simple thing, kind of angle iron that uses the couple of little Tommy bars here on the end to flip it up. You clamp the work down and you just flip it up to make a 90-degree bend. So pretty simple piece of gear, but we went over this morning, and the thing's in good shape. It was coated with a coat of surface rust, so I just spent some time cleaning it all off, got it ship shape, and I'm debating a little bit about mounting it here, kind of mounting it permanently. They have to be bolted down to work, because otherwise there's no leverage. But so I may bolt it here in front of the little 3-in-1 machine, and then I'd have all my stuff together. The only concern is I do use this space for kind of a layout area for the milling machine, so we'll see. I don't know. Here, I'll show you the back of it. It has the little tag and everything. There we go. So it's a nice piece of gear. I have a really big one from Harbor Freight. I guess it's the 38-inch, and it's huge and heavy and a great big box, and you have to haul it out and clear a big space and clamp it all down to make it work. So this thing will be real handy. Really appreciate it, and it was great spending time with you this morning, Fred. Well, I'm getting ready for the next phase with the titch. I thought I would take the bumpers off, the buffer beams off, and here I just wanted to show what everything looks like with the buffer beams off. It's kind of cool. You get a little bit better picture of it here. So I took the front off just now, and I'm going to soak it. Let me kind of bring you around over here. I know I've talked about evapor rust before and how cool that stuff is, but like here's a before shot. This is the front buffer beam that I just took off, and there's the pieces. Now they've been soaked one time before in the evapor rust, and then they got rusty, a little bit rusty again. Here is the rear buffer beam that soaked in evapor rust last night, and I just cleaned it with some fresh water to get it ready for priming and painting. So this stuff works great. This is what the container looks like. It is super safe. It smells a little bit funny, but it's water soluble, it's non-toxic and all that stuff. So it takes you back to bare metal. It's a chemical process. Stuff works great. Alright, well, this will be the last segment here. I just wanted to show, this is actually some gloss sunrise red paint from Rust-Oleum. I sprayed the first coat on, and I did an okay job on the first two buffers, but there was a couple of goof ups on the buffer beams themselves, and then on these buffers I really got some bad runs, so I sanded them down and got them ready, and then I just used a brush paint like Keith Appleton style to ensure a smooth finish here. So sunrise red, Rust-Oleum on the buffer beams and buffers themselves. I'm going to let that dry and I'll clean it up later. I'm going to start this weekend on making the pump. I've got a couple of examples here, but we'll talk about that in the next video. So thanks again, everybody. Hope you have a great week. Look forward to sharing with you some information about pumps soon.